Viewers, welcome to my celestial story. My name is Oludare Abolurin, your regular host on my celestial story. Today on the program, I have in the studio the PRO of CCC Clergy Welfare Committee. I'm glad to introduce to you on today's edition of my celestial story, Snr Evang Oludare Abolurin, the PRO of CCC Clergy Welfare Committee. Welcome to my celestial story, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
It's nice to have you on the program.
It's my pleasure.
Sir, on my celestial story, we invite personality to share with us their celestial experience. Sir, can you briefly tell us your journey into Celestial Church of Christ?
Thank you very much. You have taken me back to over 4 decades experience. It happened in 1980 while I was on escapades as a Kegite. No, I mean, in the university days, I was in the Kegite club, then called Palm Wine Drinkers Club. And on one of the escapades, I found myself in Port Harcourt, very close to Parish 1. And we're there, drinking and dancing, after what we called overnight gyration. So in the morning, we just hanging out there. And then I had a song, which is a celestial song from one of the speakers around there. And immediately I heard that song, it stuck on me. And since then, that song refused to leave me. So throughout my service and everything, I now find myself at Ibadan. Each time I was alone, whether early in the morning or about to sleep. In fact, that song became my serenade. I will hear it before sleeping and the first thing in the morning without anybody playing it for me. So when I started working in Ibadan, I was an accountant then and started travel Ibadan. So one Saturday I now said, let me go after this song that is haunting me. So I now find myself at Celestial Church of Christ, Challenge Ibadan. So I met the leader in charge then. There's something like the shepherd in charge, leader in charge. Now Baba Shotinoye. I met him and I asked him, please, this song, I needed the song. And he said, the song belonged to their mother church at Makuku. I said I wanted 3 of the records, big vinyl records. And the man said, yes, you get it for me. Now asked me, Shono. And I was on the Shono. So I looked at my hand, I didn't have any cutlass. So I said, what does it entail? And he said, just one candle. And I said, okay, candle. He gave me the candle and said I should pray. I just mumbled on the candle, and there was a prophetess around. So I gave the candle to the prophetess, and the prophetess now said, she sang some song, and then she now said, so I was worried. She now asked me, do I unravel? I said, go ahead. And she now said, gentlemen, you belong to an organization while in school, and that the songs that were used to praise worship him were the songs I was using to
something else.
Yes, I was treating with levity. And I remembered that while in the university, I was a care guy and I was a songito. I was singing. So I became worried. So immediately I abandoned the prophetess. I ran to the gate of the church, and the leader in charge ran after me. I looked towards Ibadan. I looked towards Jebode. I looked towards Lagos. I was asking me, Alagba, what is it? I said something has happened there. And it's like somebody had come here before I arrived to tell the prophetess about me. I said, how do I mean? I said, because the things that happened in Calabar several kilometers away were being revealed here at Ibadan. I said, it's not possible. And Baba now laughed and said, it was one of the benefits of this church. And I said, is there a church that has such a spiritual content that could reveal what you did secretly several miles away? I said, wow, this church is worth, joining. And that was how I joined.
Sir, comparing Celestial Church of then when you started and now, what has changed? Is there any difference?
A lot of difference.
Sir, share with us.
Because then we could see raw power
Raw power of God.
raw power in the prophetic ministry.
Okay.
So many wonders. I saw a prophet that went on trance, and it was visible in his workplace, and it was the church for a week. I saw a prophet that never knew a word of Igbo, and they brought somebody from an Igbo person, and one of the secrecy of the message, he went into Igbo language and he delivered the message privately in Igbo language, and the woman understood. Unlike now when we have just generic messages.
Sir, what are the programs of Celestial Church of Christ Welfare Committee? What are your programs, sir?
Yes, immediately the committee was formed, we swung into action. And what we first did was, what programs do we have? We brainstormed on several programs. And we now said, okay, one is the life insurance project. I said because we looked at what has been happening. We have seen several clergies dying, while
in ministry.
Yes, and nothing to show for their families. That's fine. So let's start from somewhere. And in outside Celestial Church, they have been mocking us that Celestial Church does not take care of its workers. That's let's start from there. So that when anybody dies, what do we do? There should be something for the family to fall back on. And then we started on this. We contacted Og Robinson, a foremost insurance brokerage firm in Nigeria and in the world. And look, this is what we have. Give us recommend to us a competent insurance company. Unfortunately, most people just thought we woke up one day and we went to Leadway. No. So Og Robinson, in responding, now sent to us some insurance companies and with their financial statement for 5 years, and we saw that Leadway Assurance was leading in terms of capital base, in terms of a response to payment of gratuities and of benefits. They don't joke with it, and they have integrity, and that was why we now decided to have Leadway Assurance Company, and since then we haven't had any regrets.
So you said the first program is.
Yes, then there
the first one. What's the first one, sir?
The group life insurance.
Group life insurance, yes.
And that is we do that. People enroll, and when anybody dies, we have a sum assured of 1.5 million plus additional 200,000 to take care of burial expenses. And then when we're discussing, normally in the insurance world for life, the age limit is 65 years. But we bargained and negotiated with Leadway that look, because of what we do as clergies, is that God give us grace for longevity. So please let us stretch the age limit so that our fathers can still enjoy it, and then we settled for 75 years, which has never happened in the insurance company, in the insurance industry worldwide. Now it's 75 years, and then thereafter we now said, okay, we have our leaders who are more than 75. What do we do? And then we now sat down as a committee, and we devised a senior clergy program. and that is for any clergy above 75 years. Is anybody born from 1948 to date? So anything above 1948, then we have a program for them. We call it Snr Clergy program, and that one we register
Senior clergy program.
Yes. So we register them, and what we do presently is on their birthdays. Early in the morning, I call on them, greet them, and then within 5 minutes, we send money to them for their birthday and as a benefit for that year. And then the next step for that is that we are still brainstorming on what to do when they pass away. That what do we do for the family in a lump sum or benefits. We are yet to decide that now.
Okay. Apart from
the third one, the third one is the health insurance, which we have just started.
Health insurance.
Yes, health insurance, which we have just started. That one, Sterling Bank is championing it for Bristol HMO, and that costs 12,000 per annum. But our pastor has graciously, decided to subsidize for every clergy 2,000 naira. So which means every clergy is now paying 10,000 naira, and for the pastor to make sure is to ensure that what he has said he will do, he has already paid us in advance the 2,000 per clergy. He has paid us in advance, and we have not even met up the number he has paid for. He has paid for the first 500. Then when that one is exhausted, he give us another money for them, and that is annually, which is a huge amount on the part of the pastor.
I'm talking about the health insurance. Is it for only the clergy or for all members?
Initially, the focus has been on the clergy, but unfortunately there has been so much apathy on the side of the clergies. And then when we reported to the pastor, I said, oh, fine, if the clergies don't want it, that we should now throw it open to all members. So now we have the insurance for all Celestials worldwide, and they are paying 12,000 naira. Annually on the basis of 1,000 per month. But we don't take it on monthly, we take it a month.
1,000 naira monthly for health insurance for all CCC clergies and members.
Yeah.
Sir, I want you to explain to our viewers and Celestial members watching what this health insurance entails, what it covers.
Now, the health insurance has several editions. We are now on the basic, which is the individual.
Okay.
We have the family, and we have the comprehensive. But because of the economy, we just okay, let's start with the basic, and then by the time we perfect it, we go to the next one, which is the family, because it's costlier. The family is about 45,000 to 50,000 for family.
Okay.
But let us start with 10,000. We don't even have enough number. So what it entails it covers common ailments,
Okay.
up to minor surgeries.
Okay.
When it comes to terminal diseases, no, like cancer, and so on, it does not. But lab tests every year, you can do it twice a year. It covers even pharmacy. It covers air. It covers optics. That is the eye something up to that till, but it doesn't cover contact glasses. But you do your test, they give you medication, and if you warrant to use glasses, then you have to pay for that.
Does it have a specific amount of money
It doesn't.
when it comes to health?
It doesn't.
When that particular person has the health challenge,
I've told you.
having in mind that he's already insured, he has a health insurance. Sir,
I've told you it covers everything up to minor surgeries. It covers child delivery,
Okay.
whether CS or normal delivery.
Okay.
But it doesn't go for the huge surgeries
Okay.
like cancer.
Okay.
It does not.
Okay.
But every other thing, malaria, typhoid, everything, and those are the things we suffer every now and then.
Okay.
But terminal diseases are out of it.
Okay. Okay. Now, how do Celestians who are interested in this health insurance, what do they need to do?
Apart from the health insurance, all our programs, what will happen is that now we have 3 offices.
Okay.
When we started, we made sure that it won't be an online thing. So we hired an office in Ibeko,
Okay.
which we branded.
Okay.
It's very close to the conference center, so that we can be seen there, and people will be coming there. And the office is well established and stocked with state-of-the-art equipment. So we have a database of members in all the schemes. Now, then we have Pastor just gave us another office at K2.
Okay.
So anytime you get to K2, we have a welfare office in K2, and then I have an office in the Sharon Parish headquarters at Ikorodu.
Okay.
So anywhere there, we can be contacted. Then again, we are all regional headquarters
Okay.
are supposed to be our satellite offices,
Okay.
because we work for the clergies, and so the regional heads are also members of the committee on advisory capacities. They can be contacted. So we have forms for all of them. For instance, for the group life, this is the form they will collect and fill, and then we have our account all over the place. We give them our account and they pay to the account.
Is the form free?
The form is supposed to be free, but we printed the form with huge amount. Initially, when it was free, people just came and we just taking the form. Some would take 10 from my friends, and the forms didn't come back. We first printed 6,000 forms, and we didn't get 100 back. So now we put a small value on it for 200 naira for the form.
Okay.
And so our forms have been, we now retain the forms, and people now take as per needs. Or like in the past, give me 20, give me 10, and all the forms are just distributed within 2 months.
So, sir, to enroll for the health insurance scheme, you get a form.
For all our schemes, we have form.
So after getting the form,
You fill the form,
you fill the form.
Yes.
Yes.
then scan it to any of our numbers, or
Okay.
take it to our office.
After scanning it, you send it online.
Online, yes.
To designated WhatsApp number.
Exactly.
Okay.
And pay into the account.
Okay.
Then send us proof of payment.
Okay.
And with that, we'll start processing. So when you come to any meeting, you can now bring your virtual form.
Okay.
But with your scanned copy, because you don't retain money. Once you pay, the money goes to the insurance companies immediately. Because if anything happens and the money doesn't get to them, will be held liable for the benefits.
So now, how do you get after enrollment? So how do you get the benefits?
And the benefit for the group life has to do with your death.
No, I mean we are treating the health insurance.
Yes, we have a list of hospitals,
Okay.
and medical institutions like clinics and like pharmacies and so on, so that you can attend. And they give us the comprehensive list over 2,000 institutions. So what we have done at the level, we now reduce the list into areas. Lagos State, then even Lagos State and Lagos local government, and so stating the hospitals in those areas. So in your area, we send the list of the hospitals and you pick the one closest to you or the one you prefer. So all over the country, we have those hospitals up to Abuja.
Okay.
Lagos has over 700.
If you are just joining us, you are watching My Celestial Story. And on today's edition of My Celestial Story, we have Snr Evang Oludare Abolurin. the PRO of CCC Clergy Welfare Committee. Let's go for this short break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You are still watching My Celestial Story live on Cele TV. And we have Snr Evang Oludare Abolurin, the PRO of CCC Clergy Welfare Committee. Sir, let's talk about the group life insurance for Celestial Church of Christ clergies. Please, we want you to explain to us in details what it's all about, so that our clergy can understand very well, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Before the program started, what we had was that shepherds died.
Okay.
And then the parish, ran around to contribute money, 500, 5,000, and the rest, and they managed. Most parishes managed to organize a befitting burial. And thereafter, nothing again for the family. And particularly if it's a community church, the moment another shepherd is transferred, then the history of benefits of welfare concerning the previous past shepherd is nil. And then when the new shepherd comes, the family of the late shepherd vacates the premises, or they become normal worshippers. And then it went on, and that is one thing that they have been, you don't take care of your shepherds, they work, and when they die, nothing. And that's what started and what motivated the idea. But let's take care of, because they are bored really. And the family has suffered with the shepherds, for transfer from here to there. Sometimes the education of children are impaired. So that's let's start, and that was what brought the idea. So after negotiating with lead reassurance, we came with, let's start with 1.5 billion to every family.
1.5 million,
and then with additional 200,000 to organize the burial, buy the coffin, and whatever you want. But 1.5 goes to the family, and the way to operate that, on the form you have list of your beneficiaries. Okay, on this form, and the beneficiaries, when you put their names there and how they are related to you, then
how many beneficiaries?
As many as you can.
Okay.
But here we have about 4 here. 4. You can continue with the rest. Okay. But the issue is that the sum assured will be distributed to the beneficiaries. But if you put percentage, there's a column for percentage there, 10%. If you put 10%, which means that person will only take 150,000. But where you don't put anything, they share it equally. And that is like writing a will. And the insurance company will write checks in the name of each beneficiary, and not to the church. The church does not have a kobo in the benefits. It goes straight to the family. That's the beauty of it. We don't have control over this schemes. That's that when you pay, the money is uploaded to the insurance company, and it has left Celestial Church of Christ. It has become you and the insurance company. We are only facilitators. But unfortunately, the program has not been has not been well received by the clergies. Up till now, at the office, we have nothing less than about 27,000 registered clergies. But on the scheme, we hardly have 500. The turnout has not been impressive. There is a huge apathy on the side of the shepherds. Most people don't believe that a change has come to that church. Most of them still live in the past. We have done this, nothing happened. But the pastor has assured you, and the pastor is demonstrating integrity over the project. That's why at every meeting we talk about the welfare. But they're not accepting it. They're not receiving it well. We have lost over 200 shepherds since we started. And 200 by times 1.7 million, that's over 340 billion naira that will have been shared to families. You know how much we paid, how much did we have it paid. But whether we like it or not, if everybody dies today, within 2 weeks, the benefits are out. So those 200 will have received 340 million naira to their families. And I'm sure that money will still make positive impact in such families.
So you are saying any clergy that enroll for the group life insurance,
Yes.
after their death, the beneficiaries are entitled
To 1.7 million.
to 1.7 million.
Yeah.
So that money is for, is to assist the family.
Yes.
Is it for the burial or?
No. That's why what they always do is release the 200,000 for the burial.
The 200 is for the burial.
1.5 goes straight to the beneficiary.
So
as stated on the form.
So the clergy is doing that to assist
The family. Yes. Because usually, the death is sudden.
Yeah.
So when it comes, there's some sort of children who are maybe SS2, going to SS3. If there's no money, they will stop. Some are learning one vocation or the other, and so then the wife too will be there.
So how much is the group life insurance monthly?
Monthly is 2,000 naira.
Okay.
But we don't receive monthly.
Okay.
Because insurance,
Okay.
We pay them annually, and that's
Okay.
24,000 naira.
Okay. It's annually.
Annually, it's paid annually.
Okay, 24,000.
But we give some of the clergies the grace to pay in 2 equal installments of 12,000 naira each.
Okay. Now the programs of one of the program of the CCC welfare clergy is the group life insurance.
Yes.
And the health insurance for CCC clergies and CCC members. Apart from that, do you still have other programs?
Yes, we have a general welfare program. Not everybody is enrolled in the group life insurance. Not everybody is enrolled in the health insurance. But the pastor said we cannot close our eyes to shepherd's welfare. Okay. So we have now devised another program, and that's the general welfare program. And to this, the pastor mandated every parish to remit on every monthly basis 5% of all the incomes.
Okay.
Before sharing. Usually we share the incomes into 3. Yeah. But pastor said before you share at all, remove 5% of the income and pay into the welfare shepherd's clergy welfare account at UBA, and that money is meant for emergencies. And we have been receiving emergencies from shepherds. Some needed urgent surgeries, and we have given them money. Some we have been involved in the accident, and we provide money for them. Then we look for those who are aged and are at home. In May last year when we became a year old in the welfare something, we had some people that we gave between 200,000 and 500,000 to take care of them, because everybody has something is battling with. So the old ones, we feed them out and we give them funds, and then we have rapid response to clergies that needed financial assistance, particularly for health or for accidents and things like that.
Now,
recently we just paid somebody 1.2 million.
Okay.
Just about a week ago.
Okay. Now, this 5% of all the income of a parish monthly.
Yeah.
Now, those who don't send this 5%,
yeah,
can they enjoy the benefits?
We have a policy so that we are not accused of biasness or double standards. The policy is that if you don't contribute, you can't take other people's money, because the money we use for you are being contributed by others. So if you don't contribute, for God's sake, you should not apply. And that's why when they apply, we always go to the office. Even the office, when they want to do anything for anybody, they revert to us and ask the person's status. As you pay, and we always monitor it. That's why we have our account. We have a ledger for every parish, and unfortunately, less than 100 parishes are contributing now.
Concerning this general welfare program.
Exactly, less than 100, and we have thousands of parishes.
Now, so every parish that enroll for this general welfare program, sending 5% of all their income monthly to the CCC welfare committee. What did they stand to benefit
Now,
and when did their benefits, when does it start?
immediately you start paying, and you have paid for 1 year. At the end of that year, we have done it for 2 years now. We always have Christmas packages or welfare packages for those who are contributing.
Okay.
The first year we had the hampers of different categories, and we gave the money to cover fuel and transport to Ibeko.
Okay.
Last year we packaged rice from 5 kg to 50 kg. For those who are contributing.
Okay.
Because we always give according to your contribution. But when it comes to benefits, we don't look at your contribution. We look at obedience. That's why somebody we gave 500,000 to, what the contributed in the month is about 2,008, less than 3,000. But when they had the need, we didn't look at what he has contributed. We looked at the way that he has been obedient.
Okay.
So we look at obedience in that area. But when we are giving them annual reward, we look at what they have contributed. We have parishes that pay 2,000 every month according to, and we have parishes that pay 50,000, and we have a parish that pays a minimum of 600,000 now every month. So give them different rewards.
If you are to change anything about Celestial Church, what will that be?
What I will change is one, I would like to empower the structure. Okay, make the structure very strong.
Okay.
Whether we like it or not, we have a weak structure.
Weak structure.
Yes. That even I can hardly define what we have. And today it is regional, tomorrow it is state, and in the past 5 years we have used several formula.
Okay.
So let's have a strong structure. Let us empower the admin department, because like what we have now, we don't even know who releases information. Whereas the admin should be the center point.
Okay.
When committees work, they revert after the pastor has they revert to the admin, and the admin does the necessary dissemination and things like that. But now everybody's working at parallel lines. Then another thing is this welfare. Honestly, our life revolves around welfare. Because if you see the families of those who are gone, they want to, when they say come and that will label, they will run. Because they say my life cannot be like this. And then I've had some shepherds saying they cannot work for others, and such a statement, I see it as stupid. Because the work that Jesus did was what Baba Shofa met and worked on. And when Baba Shofa went away, he left the work which we are enjoying today. I tell some people, the best car Baba Shofa used was a 200T, Benz 200T. But today, young shepherds are using Jeep and the rest. I will not benefit from Baba Shofa's sweat. So why won't you leave something for your family? Your family, who your calling has made to remain poor, because you are busy building parishes, doing this thing, and the family was suffering. You now die and still continue that suffering. It's an aberration. So we need to work on our welfare and our administration.
Sir, what advice do you have for CCC clergies worldwide?
The advice I have is that plan for your night, because the Bible tells me, John, that a night cometh when no man can walk. So plan for the night. Whether you like it or not, the night must come. And the night means different things to different people. Sometimes the night can even come by noon. When somebody suffers a stroke or suffers is bedridden and things like that, the night has come. You can't do any work. The night can come by age. 60, 70, you are old, your night has come. But plan for the night so that you don't have a miserable night. Because the way I see it, most clergies don't plan for the night. It's as if they have a blank check. That you don't plan for the night. Train your children. They are the ones that they are the tree that will give you shade in future. But you don't train the children, you are training the church. That's your first church. Your family is your first parish. And it is not the make of your family that people see that it will make of your church.
Sir, in Celestial Church of Christ, do you think our members are trying for shepherds when it comes to welfareism? Do you think our members in Celestial Church of Christ are trying for the shepherds when it comes to welfareism of the shepherds and its family?
When I joined, we were really trying. Because I could remember some of us, I was the parish, the shepherd had 3 children. I took 2 children to train. Somebody else took a child, and we made sure everything concerning their education, then we were undertaking them. I won't go to a shepherd's house and ask Daddy clearly no fridge. Unlike now. Daddy clearly, no, it's true. We will always bring something to church. When I was in Challenge, every day I will stop at Challenge roundabout, buy cast chicken. Then broiler was 5 naira, complete broiler. We'll get to church, somebody will bring those small bottles of minerals, Sprite and the rest, and somebody rice one jerrycan here, and we will cook, and everybody will eat in love. You can't find that today. But now when you have 5 people around in the church, you have about 10 cookers, because there's no love. But nowadays, no. The shepherd is the one even providing for the
members.
No. That's really changed.
So what advice do you have for CCC members?
When we don't take care of our shepherds, we are losing. But we don't know. Because that church is a spiritual church. When you give to a man of God, it's one of the things I'm enjoying now. As a clergy, what's my official take home? But because of what I've sold, I'm grateful today. So I advise them, take care of your clergies, because come shine, they are there with you. It is not the duty of a shepherd to raise money for harvest. No. It is the duty of the congregation to feed the church and feed the shepherd. And then it's the duty of the shepherd to always, in every day, raise the members before God and pray for them while they are at work.
Before we go, sir, for our viewers who want to ask more questions after watching this production about the CCC Health Insurance Scheme and the Group Life Insurance Scheme, so can you please tell our viewers the numbers they can call?
Yeah, you can call my numbers.
Okay.
First, it's 0807
0807
5 502
502
1972.
72.
That's our WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Right.
Then the other alternative number is 0803
0803
295
295
2525.
2525.
They can call our admin secretary,
Okay, admin secretary line
VMSC
VMSC
Kunle Olarewaju
only Olarewaju
on 0805
0805
666
666
1260
1260.
or our assistant secretary
Assistant Secretary
VMSC
VMSC
Sonny Additional
Sonny Additional
on 0816
0816
893
893
76
76
74.
74. All right, sir. Before we go, any final word?
Yeah, I have said it before and I will say it, I will restate it again, that take care of your future and the future of your dependents as a clergy. And for all members, let us seize the opportunity that the pastor has provided for us to enroll in the group health insurance scheme. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir, Snr Evang Oludare Abolurin, for joining us today on edition of My Celestial Story. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Viewers, thank you for watching today's edition of My Celestial Story. This is where we are going to draw the curtain of this edition of My Celestial Story. My name is Oladipo Oluwasegun, and a big thank you to all my technical crew. Thank you very much. Join us on another exciting edition of My Celestial Story, and you can watch this broadcast on our website on www.selecttv.org, and also you can be watching the short clip of this interview on Facebook. Select TV on Facebook, Select TV on Instagram, and also on TikTok, Select TV on TikTok. Thank you for joining us. Love you all. Thanks for coming, sir. Bye bye. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.